Hari Om Namo Narayan. Today, let us discuss some teachings about Bhagavad Gita, especially the Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga. In chapter 3, Lord Narayan is saying that nothing in this whole universe is unattainable to him. In chapter 3, Shloka 22, the Lord is saying, Name parthasti karthavyam trisu lokesu kinchana. Nothing in this whole universe is unattainable to him. Still, he is working. Because in that chapter, in Sloka 21, it has been described, the Lord is saying, why I am doing? Because when the master will do, the follower will do. Yajjat acharati shrestha tat tat deve tarojana. So leader will lead, then follower will follow. Leader cannot be idle. In that chapter, Sloka 24, God is again singing, Uschdeyu ime loka na kurjam karma chedatam. That means we should not tell only by word. Going and telling so many things will not solve the problem. We have to work. That is why God is also working. In that chapter, in Sloka 25, Lord is singing, Saktaha karmani avidwansaha yama kurvanti bharata. That means both wise and ignorant, they go for work. Wise work for the universe, for the betterment of everybody, but the ignorant works for self. That is the distinction. You should be wise to work for the universe, not for self. In Sloka 32, Lord is singing, Ye tu etat aja iyantaha na anutishtanti me matam. That means some bogus are there, some stupids are there. Even after Lord's saying, they will not follow Lord. They will act according to their choice. Therefore, they will go to hell. Nobody can help them. In Sloka 35 of that chapter, Lord is singing, Shreyan Swadharma Viguna Paradharmat Swanishthitat. That means you should act according to your conscience. So dharma means that dharma that is decided by your conscience, viveka. You should not be biased by somebody's grief, somebody's tear, somebody's blackmailing, somebody's very pleasant talkings, wealth, all these things, nothing. You should use your conscience. You should act according to your conscience. Paradharmo bhayava. Don't be biased. In chapter 2, why Lord is saying so? In chapter 2, Sloka 69, Lord is saying, how viveka, your conscience will develop. जानीषा सर्वभूतानां तस्या जागर्ति संयमी. When you will control your senses, conscience will develop. How will control your senses? When others are sleeping or it is night for them, that means it is dark period for them, or it is unworthy period for them, that is worthy period for you. In Shloka 62 and 63, why people are not wise? Then why they are doing wrong things? They are doing wrong things because the main cause of doing wrong things is your object. Dhyayat visayan puncha sangatesu pajayate. Because of your attachment to objects, then your craze for the object increases. From that craze, the desire. From the desire, anger, when you are not getting it. From anger, then delusion. And from delusion, then you go for your destruction of discriminating power, that is viveka. So the origin or the starting point is the craze for object, and the end point is destruction of wisdom. In slogan number 47, therefore God is saying, ध्यायते कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन. We have every right for doing action, but the reaction is being decided by Almighty. I can plant a tree, but whether it will be fruited or not, that is decided by Almighty. And when that decision is being taken by me, I fall to the trap of grief, anger, loss, lust, and mental imbalance. Those who go for action but leave everything to God for the reaction or for the fruit, they always live very peacefully. That should be our motto, because actually if we will be guided by our own mind that I must get fruit, that is nothing but a path to sorrow. We cannot control the fruit. Whatever we can do, just we can do our action, our duty. In sloka number 37, Lord is singing, whether you will get fruit or not, if you will plant a tree, if fruit comes, then it is all right. If fruit doesn't come, then shadow at least come. He is advising Arjuna, you go for work. Hatova prapsyasi swargam. If you will die, you will go to Swarga. Jitva va tokshase mahim. If you will win, then you will be the king, or you will rule over the kingdom. So we will go for action. Definitely something will be there. If not fruit, at least shadow. And in nowadays, if you plant a tree, even if it is not giving fruit, but it is controlling the natural circle of rain, heat, etc. In sloka number 27, God is saying, you are always having craze for fruit. What will be, even if there is fruit? Suppose two persons have planted the tree. One has got fruit and one has not got. Both will die. Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu, dhruva janma mritasya ja. People are crying. X died, my son died, my mother died. You You are immortal. Me, I am immortal. God even passed away. So we should not crave for longer life or for immortal life. Whatever we are seeing, that is sufficient. Be satisfied with the present. That is the best formula to be happy always and everywhere. In sloka number 11, God is singing therefore, God is saying therefore, God is advising therefore. Gatasun agatasuncha na anusojanti pandita. If I have got something, then I am not proud. If I have lost something, then I should not feel sorrow. In both the situations, I should be balanced. That is the best way to remain peaceful and to enjoy Ananda bliss in this universe. Hari Om Namo Narayana.